Hi everyone, I'm Liam Eagle, I'm the editor here at the WHIR, and I'm down in Washington, D.C., which of course is famous as the setting of the 1994 film Time Cop. We're here for another one of our WHIR Networking events. A little later on, we're going to head over to a spot called Josephine Lounge, which is a cool little bar in the Capitol. We've used it for a couple of our events in the past. We really like it. I think we're going to have a great time. It's almost always a guaranteed good time in D.C. I'm going to grab a couple of our sponsors, take them aside, ask them a few questions about what's new with them. They're going to fill you in on what they're up to, what's interesting in their business, and generally we're going to have a great time. So let's head over there and make some magic happen.
So we've just made the version 10.4 beta available. It's going to become available in November. We're looking at about November 18th launching the product. And the big feature this time around is our support for Microsoft's Web Matrix product. It allows developers and designers to upload things directly from their PCs into the website without having to have separate sets of processes. So they make their work go once and it goes up to the web. And with Plesk, we're going to be able to have a single button installation of the entire Web Matrix process. It means that every single one of our Plesk partners can start selling based on Web Matrix.
And what eOnline Data brings as an ISO is we can always offer the lowest rates, and the lowest rates are great. Anytime that if you're currently processing, we can do a rate review. We can generally save you 20% off your processing rates. What we can also do is provide you with excellent customer service. Our account services team generally averages about 5-second hold time for any merchant that calls in. So you can rest assured that you're going to be taken care of when something goes wrong, which is usually the last thing that people worry about. But it's always important when that crunch time comes.
Oh, absolutely. No, we have, and we've done a pretty good job, I think, actually internally, putting together the sales and marketing programs that have worked and sort of documenting them. What we have seen really is that service providers generally that can give it away as a part of a free trial, so a 30-month free trial, will see somewhere in the neighborhood of about a 40 to 45% conversion rate to a paid subscription. And those subscriptions will generate you anywhere, depending on volumes and how aggressive you want to get with your pricing, anywhere from a 5 to 8x on your cost. So it's real revenue, and it really does add up. We know specifically what verticals are working. We've done really good testing with the features that we've added to see how to present those, how to present in a sales presentation to a real estate agent, for example. Make sure you show them the QR code function so that they can print one out and slap one on every one of their for sale signs that links directly back to that real estate listing, specifically purpose-built for a mobile device for that listing, so that on our way home from the event tonight, we walk by a brownstone, Liam wants to move to Washington, he takes a snap, and he's got full pricing, the whole layout, how many square feet, how many bedrooms, everything, all on a website. You show that to a real estate agent at the price point that you can sell it to them very profitably, and they buy them as fast as you can turn them to them.
Yeah, in the last year, the amount of media coverage that DDoS attacks have received has really raised the general awareness for it, and it's no longer something that people are only asking hosters about when they become under attack. They're starting to ask whether it's part of their SLA, whether it's some part of the service that these hosters are providing to them. until now it really hasn't been. Now hosters are responding to it. They're starting to address it, and they're starting to realize that it's something they're going to have to offer to every customer, like IDS, like IPS, like different things like that. So what WHIR really does, and what we do well, is allow you to offer that sort of protection to your customers, but without impacting your staff, without sucking up the man hours that mitigating DDoS will do. When you have an appliance that does it automatically, it allows you to offer it to your customers without really making any changes to your staff and any changes to your business model, really. In fact, it can offer you ways to monetize it and turn it into a service and use it to attract new customers. And that's kind of the trend we're seeing with hosters and DDoS over the last year.
So Liam, first and foremost, LeaseWeb would like to thank the WHIR for letting us sponsor this event here in Washington, D.C. And with that, I'd like to perhaps give a little background as to why LeaseWeb wanted to host this event, pun intended. So most people probably know us, hopefully, by now, in terms of the LeaseWeb brand, even here in the U.S. We're a Dutch company by origin, and we've been up and running since 1997. But last year, we opened our German office, our German data center space, and we opened up our U.S. office and our U.S. data center space. And it's nearby here in Virginia, and that's why we're hosting the Washington, D.C. WHIR event. So again, thanks very much. And for all of you out there in WHIR land, please remember us if you need quality hardware, quality infrastructure, excellent networking, and good prices. Thanks very much.
Well, that's about it for the event and for this video. Thanks to everyone who came out for making it a really great time. Thanks to our sponsors, of course, for making it possible in the first place, and thank you to you for tuning into this video. So next we're heading down to Houston, and then we're back in 2012 with a whole new series of WHIR networking events, including 4 in Europe. So please check out the website and RSVP for any of those you'd like to come to. Hopefully I'll see you there. Yeah, I was thinking I could wear like a powder wig and like a fur caveman onesie, like Washington, BC. I think people would have got it. I think.